Good morning, students.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, fine. So today we are going to end with the one remaining point from unit number 5 and the test on this, as I informed to you yesterday, that tomorrow there will be a test on unit number 5. The PPTs I have updated, so please go through that. But don't take the PPT as a support fully, because the only the main points it has been mentioned in that PPT, and you're supposed to take the help of the one book which is already I have shared with you, and from that you have to read a little bit about all these points in detail. So don't just feel that these PPTs are only the fully answers to the question, because these are the main points we have just added. And the same thing day before yesterday also I told to you that in exam also, or while writing the answer also, you are just drawing the diagram and no explanation about that. So it is not at all expected. So some explanation must be there related to the this particular diagram or the other things. Okay. So with that we will go with the today's session, which we are going to start with this Prasanna. We will start with the quiz. So those who have attended and given the attention in the last session, so definitely you can give the answer for this. So this will be this one, that is the few instructions, that is total 35 instructions set we have seen in the last session. So from that, if you have gone through it, the video, and if you have noted down during the session, so definitely you can able to write the answer for these questions. So just try to recall your memory, and if it is there in the notebook, so you can note it down from that notebook and put in the chat box the answer for this question. So these are the few instructions I have given, and you're supposed to write the function of this instruction. What does it mean? By that time, Prajakta Autade, are you there?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so your what this is been called name, it is not having the that division and roll number in front of you. So requesting you to just edit that and a underscore like that. You're supposed to just make it. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Google name. Okay, thank you. Same for roll number 66. Are you there? Roll number 66. Jagtap is joined. Just once work he has done. No issue. Roll number 58. One way Patel. Only Sunny issue. Available after this. Anyone has written why it is the chat box is still blank? No one has noted down the meaning of this instruction. Okay, I got right now. Okay, as usual, the number 5 he has she has written. Vaishnavi Survase this time. Okay. And Sonali also participated. Very good. With that, let us see the answers for this. The first is the CLRWT. So for first, the answer Vaishnavi, what is the correct answer? Watchdog initialization timer. It is initialization. That CLR means clear watchdog. WT stands for the watchdog timer. So first, this instruction it is related to watchdog timer. So what was the main function of this watchdog timer? If software functioning happen, the so in that way you have to just remember watchdog timer. And other word which I have over
Excuse
there.
me, sir. Your voice is breaking.
Yes, yes.
If I quit
Yes,
me,
yes.
sir.
Today, what we can do because internet is not available in the college. Electricity is also have a problem. From mobile, I am just conducting, so it may get break the voice. But I can listen to myself very clear. Is it the problem with everyone? Just check it out. Shipra,
No. Yes, sir.
my voice is breaking.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
just okay, just wait. I will. Hello, is it audible now?
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir.
So I started from mobile. So where we were for these answers. So CLRWT that stands for that the particular clearing the watchdog timer. Second one, no. That is a simple one. So all has given the correct answer for that. No operation. And what is the use or function of this one? That is to add the delay during the instructions. So this is the simple operation of this mock instruction. The third one, I got the answer from Vaishnavi and Abulya also. That is ANDLWK. That is ANDing operation of W register with constant. K stands for that the constant value. This is it audible?
No, sir.
So how you got that K? Is it audible? That means I'm audible. Okay. So let us go for the remaining part from this unit. And this is what the about programming. So what about programming? In the coming units, we are going to concentrate on that programming part. So program already we have seen the simulation. That is the king. So related to that, I want to just focus on the how many ports are there in a PIC. So 5 ports are there. Each one is having a different capacity. So how to register them as an input or output, or how to assign the value to that particular bit or total port. So that we should know as the base thing for the program. So that's why this one of the slide I have added over here, and you can also just check it out over here. What is written in this slide? So first heading it is written that is writing bit by bit. So writing bit by bit means what? If the five ports are there, and from that one we supposed to just make the one input or output. So if the total port you supposed to make input or output, so that is also given, and from that only one bit you want to make it input or output, so that can be also possible. So how to do that? So for that, TRIS, TRIS. So this is the one of the instruction or the command, we can say, not the instruction, command is there. So that we supposed to use for the this setting as an input or output. So if you can see clearly in this slide, so I have highlighted this particular and separated the command and the port. Like that, if you are seeing the first instruction, it is written TRIS C0 is equal to 1. Means what? Make 0th bit of port C as input. म्हणजे पोर्ट सी ची एक नंबरची बिट म्हणजे 0th bit will be treated as input. See the second instruction, TRIS. TRIS stands for the tri-state. So is equal to 0. TRIS C5 is equal to 0 means make 5th bit of port C as output. Means actually it is the this 5 is the it's a placement, but actually the 6th bit it should be there, because the it starts from the 0, 1, 2, 3 up to the 7. So accordingly this bit is going to be work as a output. So that we are supposed to remember. Next one, that is if you want to make that the particular input 0 or input data 1. So how to make that? So for that one command is there that is called the RB. So what does it mean? That register bank 3 is equal to 0. That means this is total register bank, it is going to be made at the 0. 0 stands for the output and 1 stands for the input. So in that way also we can write the 3rd bit of port B, that is the low, and the same that is for RB7, that is 7th bit of port B will be 1 that stands for the high. So this is bit by bit how we can make the data entry or input output operation. So that is written by this particular these two commands, that is TRIS and RB. Then instead of bit, the whole port or the whole register we supposed to make as an input output, or some data we supposed to give simultaneously, not bit by bit. कि 0th bit 1 कर, 1st bit 1 कर, 2nd bit 0 कर. So instead of that, the whole port or the whole register we can give as a data input. So how to do that? So first instruction in that, writing entire register. In that TRISC, if you are comparing the earlier one, that was the C0, C5 like that. But here only TRISC means total C port is equal to FF. So it is the notation, the hexadecimal. So below one table also I have appended, so you just note it down in your notebook because this is very important. That is, if how to, that is a representation method. So if you are can see the cursor, so here 0b means it is a binary number, and the example is also given, it is 0b 10000 like that. At the same time, if you want to enter the same data in octal format, so you're supposed to write O 200, the same data, this 10000, that is converted into this particular octal, and that will be O 200. Automatically, that hardware it is taking as this is the octal format, and the data is for the 1000000. If you want to enter in the format of hex, so you're supposed to write 0x80. So again, this 80 stands for 1000000. So the same example we have taken here. And if you have not added not any of this prefix, so that will be treated as a decimal number. So any of these you can use over here. So here what is written, that is 0xFF, means all ones. Get it? So instead of that, you can convert in a decimal number, for example. So TRISC is equal to 255 in that way. So automatically all the pins will become the 1. And all the pins means 1 means it is 1 means it is input actually. How it is written output, because all 1 and 1 stands for the input that we have seen here. So I think my typing mistake has happened here. So it is the input, and if it is 00, so definitely it will be treated as a output. Oh, in that way I also remembered, and you also can remember this one. Either the port is input or output. How to remember? The 0 asal, the output. 1 asal the input in that. So it is my mistake to typing over here. That is, it should be input. Similarly, जर तुम्हाला डेटा आता द्यायचा आहे, पोर्ट D is equal to 128. तर आता इथं बघा decimal format is used, and that is what the meaning is. पोर्ट D ला हा डेटा गेलेला आहे, binary format I have written here. So what is that data? 128. It stands for the 1000000. The same way, the another one example it is written here. Port B is equal to FF. FF म्हणजे 11111111. तर हा डेटा पोर्ट B ला पाठवला. So in that way, this is how we can write either bit by bit, or the entire register we can either configure input output, or we can enter the data. So this is what very important, the basic thing before going to write the any code for peak. Because in coming sessions we are going to see the registers and all details about the SFRs and the GPIO. So these GPIOs are nothing but the general input output registers. So that we are going to see one by one all the details about this related to memory organization, as we have seen in the 8051. That is how the memory it has been organized, how much it is, and how it is getting distributed, and which instruction stays where. The interrupts are also there. So in coming units, that also we are going to see that which interrupts are there and how they are going to work. Got it? So this is what about the programming. So I hope this is the same. Now why I just insisted this slide over here because today we are going to see that once again the same program which we have seen for the LED blinking. So that time it might be gone over here that what is written only the output you have seen, but for what that output was. So that we can understand from this particular instruction. ती LED कुठं कनेक्ट केलेली आहे आणि 1 का होते 0 का होते कुठल्या पोर्ट आहे तो आणि तो पोर्ट इनपुट म्हणून कॉन्फिगर केला का आउटपुट म्हणून कॉन्फिगर केला. So from these all the instructions you can get it now. So if you want, you just note down these very important instructions. Only just make that change. That is all the port C as input for FM. So I will just wait for 1 minute and you note it down. So earlier PPTs are also I have updated. So you just check it out after the session. So tomorrow there will be a 20 marks test in which the 14 marks will be for MCQ questions and 6 marks for the descriptive questions. So accordingly, you just go through that, prepare for that, and all of you have to attend it. So all of you noted down this. Okay. Now we will go for the the instruction I want to do that. Uh, from last 2 days, you are attending the 11:30 to 12:30 that the session. So registration is compulsory for that, and many of the students have complained that if they cannot see that particular screen of registration on the mobile. So on the desktop, it is shown clearly. So you just read this content. What are the contents you supposed to enroll there, and accordingly you just try to manage from mobile. That is your name. You just click there and write your name. Then email, that is our official email. Then password, you just write any 1 2 3 4 5 6 like that. Enter your mobile number and institute name. So it is College of Engineering, Punjab. The state you supposed to select the Maharashtra and register. So once you register, so you are able to solve the assignment which they have provided. 4 5 questions they have provided. Actually, we have solved that, and the same questions are available for you also. So 4 assignments are needed to solve so that you will get the e-certificate from the government of India, that is AICTE, and that is very crucial or the important for raising your value addition to your resume also. So on our requested to just note it down these particular points. So what are these fields? In mobile you cannot see this one, but just click there and mention them. The password, write any 1 2 3 4 5 6. So that afterwards you supposed to log in there with your email and password. Once you enter by login, so you will see the on the right side that is the assignment and the session wise. The 20th which session was there today. So one session is there. The link already I have shared with you. So with this snapshot, that is you have attended. So this is also important after the 23. This is up to 23. That is today is 21. So 22 and 23 still, and yesterday's assignment also you are able to solve up to today afternoon. So after this session, so first you do the this registration and then go for the that particular session. So many of you have sent the snapshot of attendance, but from boys' side, I didn't get. Only hardly 1 or 2 students has sent that snapshot to me. So the others also should send that for particular. Afterwards, it should not create a problem to you or me. Okay. So this is what then we will move towards the respective code that we have seen already. So which is this software I have opened already. So this is the MP Lab available software. It is used for creation of hex file, and the hex file which is required for burning into physical peak or in Proteus for simulation. It is the two way. So hex file is compulsory or needed for any of the operation or the application. It may be physically implementing burning the pick or for Proteus simulation. So the program which is written here. So once again you just go through that. The two LEDs we have connected and both were alternately they were making on off like that. So if you are remembering that program we have seen. So here the same program I have opened in front of you. So you I once again go through it. That the first step is frequency. In which frequency it is being used for a crystal oscillator 38 megahertz. So that should be your first statement. So this program is written in the C. That we are supposed to just take care. Next one, this header file xc.h. So that is must, that is to be added. Then this configuration part that we are saying the on off on off on off. So in that also all the parts able to see the configuration bit tab here. So from here you can make the on off all these particulars, and below that generate source code to output. If you are clicking on that, so definitely this all highlighted part, it is going to replace by this particular setting for the configuration bit. So that is what. Yeah. And then the main program. So what is written in that? TRIF, it is tri-state. B0 means here they have chose it B0, only bit is equal to 0. So 0 means output. So we have used the two LEDs. So here two bits on the two port pin we have set as the output. Then 1 or 0, that is data. So while 1, that is unconditional loop, if you are familiar with the C program. So RB0, B port 0 pin 1, that is LED on. So आणि त्याच वेळेस B पोर्टची पहिली पिन 0. So it is again here, it is on. At the same time delay दिलेला आहे त्यानंतर 1 सेकंदाचा. So delay, it is very easy to write in this instead of assembly language. कारण assembly language मध्ये 2-3 लाईन्स आपल्याला प्रोग्राम लिहावा लागत होता. आणि तर एकाच कमांड मध्ये किती तुम्हाला डिले पाहिजे आहे, मिली सेकंद मध्ये आहे इथं. हा 1000 म्हणजे 1000 मिली सेकंद, 1000 मिली सेकंद म्हणजे 1 सेकंड लाईक दॅट. So after that 1 second, RB0 0 and RB1 1. So here again it is this on. So it is the comment. So it won't affect on the actual program, but it should be properly. So I have changed that off on. Again the delay, and again this loop is going to be repeat. So this is how this particular whatever the slides we have seen today, that is the input output, how to configure the port or how to enter the data 1 or 0, make them on or off. So that is clearly been shown in this particular program. Got it? So this is what the 1010. Now I am expecting from your side this program I will just skip with in front of you. Now I want both the LED on at a time and both the LED off at a time. So where and what the changes we supposed to make in these instructions. So try to give your answers in this particular chat box. I will give 1 or 2 minutes. So if you understand today's whatever we have seen, so now you can give me the suggestions where and how we can make the changes. If you got idea that is about the program, so just give me chat box. I'm waiting. Mobile is also having its own limitation. Okay. Yonaser. Very good. So this is 011. Yes. Okay. Very good. Fine. So this is how we can make the modification and we can write the code for the respective as per the applications. Okay. Now, for homework, you can also search from the Google. If one switch we have to insert to make this LED on or off. So how we can insert? Because in 8051 we have seen already that as per that code. But now here, how we can modify this code to just make the on off this LED with the help of switch. When we are pressing it, the LED should glow. When released, LED should be off. Got it? That is the one switch only we are supposed to insert. So where how logically, so you just study on the Google and be ready for the next session. Okay, so this is what today I want to just discuss with you about related to this unit. So in this way, this instruction sets we have completed this unit. So tomorrow there will be test, and after that session we will start with the unit number 6. So don't miss onwards all the sessions. So earlier session were also very important. So those the boys from actually I want to just make that. We just go through the PPTs if you have missed the sessions. Don't miss the sessions and be attentive during the session. So here we will stop. You can put your attendance and you can leave the session. But don't forget to attend that the 11:30 sharp that session. Make a registration for that sec only. Just we are giving this 5-10 minutes to you. So register it and try to solve that assignments also on that. 4 5 questions are there. So with the logical answers also you can just put it over there and you can submit the assignment so that you will get the e-certificate. Okay. So thank you for being here. So if anyone is having any query, you just ask here.